Hi guys, this is Best Miles 2012 here, back with another performance review.
This is the Jordan 2012.
Fly Over edition.
I know this is a little old, but I've been playing this shoe for about a year, so I know how it plays, and just figured I'd do a performance test on it. So first of all, I'd like to go over the fit. You have a
Leather over some
pretty thin synthetics, and it does work well. You do have the original Flywire, not the dynamic kind. Not free flowing like dynamic, but it does work, and the fit is really good. When you tie them up tight, like you see here, they do fit very good, and they don't really have much dead space in the shoe.
it doesn't have much
Like cushioning inside, but you can lace them up really well, and they won't have much extra room for space. Um, Another thing about the shoe is it does have this inner booty, as you can see, and you put the insole in here, and then you put that in the shoe. This one's the empty one. You put that in there. Um,
the inner booty. There was no slippage.
when you put it in, you could take it out fairly easily. It wasn't like really hard to take out, and you didn't have to lace them all the way undone to take it out. And but
When you put it in, I was worried about
this slipping around in the shoe, but it had no slippage and it felt very snug. Also with the insole, when you put that in here, it did not slip around in here either. So the whole shoe felt very good as a whole when you put it in. The next thing I want to go over is cushioning. So you have this insole, and that is basically the cushion. There is no external visible, anything, Zoom or Air Max. So you have this cushioning. The
foam is
pretty soft, but the cushioning, you have Zoom, like section Zoom in the forefoot, and you have the air sole in the heel.
and
Cushioning,
it was average.
you couldn't really feel this
Pockets of zoom. If it was maybe one
whole thing. That would be better. But under this foam,
and with stuff under the zoom, it was pretty tough to feel.
uh, certain movements, I could maybe feel this individual little pocket right here, but other parts could not feel these, and you couldn't really feel much of it at all. And the air sole, the main pressure point is right here, and they do have a little thing right there, but they also have this cutout of there's no air sole in there, so the high wear parts, it didn't really work very well. It wasn't very cushion at all. But on the other hand, since it had good tech, but the cushion didn't work very well. But on the other hand, as a not a very good cushion shoe, there was a good amount of flexibility. You have the Flight Carbon. It wasn't the Flight Plate yet, but Flight Carbon on the bottom, and then you have some flex grooves here. Hold up the light. There you go. You had some flex grooves, and you couldn't overflex because of
this foam right here, but it definitely provided a good amount of flex. The traction on the shoe was on dusty courts. I play on a very dusty court, so you do have to wipe, but on clean courts, it was very good. And
here's the heel traction. It's like lines, like crossing to make squares. And in the high wear areas, as you can see right here, it has squares in those squares.
so to provide extra good, right here you can see extra good traction. And it worked very good on clean courts,
But like again, I said, did not work on wells. Dusty courts, you did have to wipe. But
otherwise, besides that, it was pretty good traction. Here is the shoe without the booty in it.
as you can see,
Maybe you can't see, but
it is pretty light without it in. Here's the box. You got a standard Jordan box right there. Right here, you can see I got it for $130. The original price was $180. I got these when they went on sale right before the Jordan 28s came out, so they were $130. I know you can still get them now for like 70, 80 bucks at some outlets. So if you are looking for a good, cheap, performance Jordan shoe, I would recommend getting these. I don't know about the fly arounds and fly throughs, but I do know that uh, the flyover cushioning wasn't very good. But if you do want a cheap Jordan shoe, I would recommend getting these. If you can get them for 70 or $80, that's a very good thing. Very good deal. And they did come with extra red laces right here, but I thought the black ones looked better, so I stuck with the black ones. Then it also came with this book, little booklet right here. Move this out of the way. And it says, since I got the flyover, on the cover it says flyover, and then you open it up, and it says more ways to fly, and it shows you how the other ones worked. Here, I'll give you a close in. Fly around is more responsive with room to move, fast responsive. Then I got that high elevation with more flexibility. Fly through is strong explosions with more stability. So I think this one, and it had the higher booty, and then these two had the lower one. I think this one was more for the centers and power forwards. This one's for more like the shooting guards, small forward, and this one's for point guards and guards that are quick on their feet. I am a guard, but they only had the flyover, so I got the flyover. I probably would have gotten the fly around if I had a chance to get that, but I did not get that, so I did get the flyover. So overall, it was a good shoe. I mean, the leather felt good. It was good leather. Overall, it was a good shoe. You can get them now for 70, 80 bucks, really cheap. And if you can and you want a good cheap shoe, I would recommend getting that. So if you have any questions about this shoe, any other shoes in my channel, or anything else on my channel, go ahead and comment, or you can follow me on Instagram at bestsellerlist2012, again, as my YouTube name. You can go ahead and check that out. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, or anything like that. Thanks, guys. More videos to come.